Hi guys, my name is Siddharth Varde and this is a Devlog. What we have done in this entire project is created a battle tank 3D game. Okay, so trying to learn different programming patterns and stuff. So till now I've learned singleton pattern nicely, then MVC. After MVC, state pattern, then observer pattern, and after this I'm gonna learn object pooling and stuff. So there are a few patterns that I've learned, and tried to understood the single responsibility principles and stuff, and also tried to follow it. So let me show you the very latest thing that we did. I did was in achievement system. Okay, so using observer pattern, and what do we mean by observer pattern is just like that. There are events, and there are whoever wants to listen to those events can listen to those events. So it's something that helps us to decouple things, right? So uh, yes, so here it is, the achievement service. It's the very top level thing. Okay, it's on the top, the service. So what it does is it has three events, right. So bullet fire achievement event, right. Then yes, another one is on enemy skilled achievement event, and the third is on time survived achievement event, right. So let me explain the events first. So this event is when a player fires 10 bullets, it will get executed first. Then when player fires 25 bullets, it will get executed again. And when player fires 50 bullets, it will get executed again. So these events are derived from the scriptable object. So the values 10, 25 or 50, they are taken from the scriptable object list of scriptable like a scriptable object that says that the it will have the list of events, right, event triggers, so when it should trigger. Then there is an achievement. So what observer pattern will do is anything, for example, let's say I want to show a special kind of UI, right, when player fires 10 for first 10 bullets. So that UI will listen to this event, and whenever this event gets fired, that UI will show up, right. So and same thing will happen with 25 bullets and 50 bullets, and the same thing when I kill the first enemy, right. Yes, here, sorry. So when I kill one enemy, it gets notified. Then 10 enemies, then I guess 25 would, yes, 25 enemies. So like that. Then about the time, so after completing first 10 seconds, then first 60 seconds, and then first 120 seconds, right. So how is it happening? So we need to keep track of how, what is the current number and what is the number that we want to achieve, right. So to do that, I've created an achievement class. So what happens in achievement class is this is the current value, uh, this is the index of the value that we want to achieve from the scriptable object, right. Then yes, here is the reference to a scriptable object, and here this will be the value that I want to achieve, I will read from the scriptable object. So and this is an callback event, right. So what happens is my achievement service will create an achievement object for each achievement that there is in game. So achievement, there are 10 bullets fired, sorry, yes, bullets fired achievement. So entire set of bullet fires 10, 25, 50, all of them comes under this object. Okay. Then there is enemies killed and time survived kind of thing. So whenever I fire even a single bullet, I call this function. So like this is a this service is a singleton. So like I can call it from anywhere anytime. So whenever I call it, it will call the increase currency, right? So like the this function or this function. So like it's overloaded, uh, and what it does is like if it checks first of all if I have achieved like I have completed all the achievements. If I haven't, then it does whatever it is supposed to do, otherwise it does nothing. And like in this case it will just increase the value. So like fired one bullet, it increases by 1, right? 2 bullets, 2, 3, 4, like that. So after that I will check, like here, if whenever for let's say for example the first number of bullets is 10. So whenever my current value is greater than or equal to 10, I invoke the yes, the callback function, right? So in the parameter I also take the callback function. So to why do I need that? Because this event uh, cannot be fired, cannot be invoked from anywhere outside of the script. So that is why I need to create another function that will check if that event is empty or not, and if it is empty then it does nothing, and if it is not empty then it invokes it with the number of bullets that it fired. So for example it fired 10 bullets, right? So any function that subscribes to it, so let me show you. Yes, here this function will subscribe to it. So this function will need the number of bullets, like the signature of this function must match with the signature of this event, right? So that's what here is happening. So whenever it does, it will pass on the 10 number first, right? So here I will currently I'm just showing a devlog, but on the later stages like I can do whatever I want to do. So that's the thing, like without having a reference and without checking every time like how many bullets I have fired, kind of thing, what I'm doing is like I'm checking it just once and then firing an event, and everyone who wants to listen, every object uh, or any functionality that should happen will happen when I fire that event. So that's the only thing about this achievement system. So like same thing happens with this, like on every enemy kill I will add this, and this event will get invoked by callback function uh, whenever like it so let me explain the callback function. So like callback functions are a function, right, that that takes a function as a parameter. So like whenever something happens, like we have the reference of that function as that we passed in in the parameter, and we will call it. So like to do that we also use events. So like this is also an event as a callback function that I store inside, whose reference I store inside here. So whenever it happens I just invoke, right? So that's why. And yes, I also say like get new value to achieve. So what it does is like it checks if it is out of bound or not first, just as like if I have achieved all three of the events, then there is nothing to do anymore. So here otherwise it will sorry, okay, yes, check out of bound, yes, here. So it will return if it is out of bound or not. If it is, then I reverse, otherwise it will set the new value to achieve. So when I hit 10 bullets successfully, shoot 10 bullets successfully, the value to achieve will become 25 automatically. So like now this event will not get fired until I have completed 25 bullets achievement, right? So that is the entire like achievement system that I came up with the idea and stuff. So I hope I have done it nicely and it's good. Thank you.